Welcome back to fairyologist. So yeah, let's try to keep. Oh, go ahead, Bahus.
This has been bugging me for a while now.
Zero?
Bugging you? Are you referring to your clothes? Oh. Have you gained weight recently?
Oh, can we please not do this?
It's the trick question, Pedro.
How rude! That's not it at all. I'm talking about the first time I met you.
And this is crazy.
So here's my game number. Throw this game away.
Go ahead, sure.
Oh, you mean when Fang fell madly in love with me and chased me down?
No, please tell me we don't.
That's not what happened, but
okay. Lady, if you're trying to compete for his affection, you've won. As far as I know, Aaron doesn't care about his love. She just cares about him getting his job done.
Who the hell would do that?
I was wondering why Tiara prepared that chamomile
tea.
Chamomile. It's an aromatic herb.
Go ahead, Shiroi.
Helps sleeping.
I just love drinking it. It's very tasty, you know.
Yep.
Is it Shiroi?
It'll also make you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather eat meat.
Of course.
No one cares about your eating habits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not like at this point he says it so much. I'm not sure if he's trying to get across that he likes steak or that he might like boys. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm talking about the fact that it was perfect tea.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Well, obviously she did it so she could get the Fury first, which is pretty messed up now that I think about it.
So
it's like you have Tiara fawning over him, and now he keeps saying how much he loves meat. I think he's trying to tell her something.
So yeah, that's a good point, though. I mean, why did she?
He's about to. Well, let's ask her then.
Please.
No, it's clearly strange. I mean, she found the Fury way before we did.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, she found it before us. Why bother poisoning it and leaving it?
Well, she could have just taken it and ran off.
That's.
She was watching us and she's planning to use us, isn't she?
You know, that sort of makes sense. Sort of.
A little.
Very good.
Oh.
Cube.
I thought the rumors about the Fury would attack other fences.
Attracted the fences.
I was planning to steal their Furies once they showed up.
Then why didn't she steal ours?
So it was an ambush.
But hold on, why didn't she steal Fang's when she had the chance then?
That's what I figured. But still, I can't help but wonder why you didn't try to take me from Fang.
There you go.
So let's see what's her answer for that.
That was because I felt sorry for you.
Sure.
Aww.
Yeah. Sure.
Liar, you seem really intent on reviving the goddess. There's no way a human would leave a Fury behind for a stupid reason like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to... We talked over it in the last part, but she's explained in the last part that she really wants to revive the goddess because she wants to wish for world peace.
Sure.
Actually, believe it or not, Tail, she's actually speaking the truth when she says that, surprisingly.
But it's probably the classic evil, benevolent god that wants to restore world peace by killing everyone who opposes him or something.
Oh, so the monkey paw principle.
Yeah.
Because...
Well, then again, one of the story routes is apparently called the evil goddess, I think.
Because it would cause undue hardship for a fencer to have their Fury stolen, right?
You're not gonna try and act like you care for us now. Well, you seem to care for Fang, but you didn't care for him back then.
I don't think she...
I don't think it's so much that. She was just gloating on how she's incredibly attracted, not so much that she cares for Fang.
Undue hardship?
Like I said, it would cause undue hardship if bandits attacked Fang after I stole his Fury, right?
Sure.
Let me get this straight. You set a trap for fencers, you know, so you could take their Furies, but then you chose not to steal a Fury.
Yeah, she's totally not pulling this out of her ass. Totally not.
I grow weary of this. Excuse me.
Look, you know, I think I know a good way to tell whether or not writing is bad or not. When it feels like I'm playing an Ace Attorney game, only it's not the intention that the contradictions keep coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Because seriously, the way that we just cut down for her life was pure Ace Attorney-esque.
The hell?
probably.
Was she embarrassed? You know, she had the antidote all along. Whatever, I can keep track of her crazy mood swings.
I don't have a brain.
Joey? Oh, sorry,
Dibs?
the Dibs.
I wonder if it's really that embarrassing. Glee!
Oh.
Whatever, moving on. Oh, no new things to talk about. Let's check out, let's see what's going on at the Fountain Plaza. Nothing new. Let's talk to Lola then.
Welcome. I've got some very valuable Fury info. How does this price sound?
Alright, let's see. What
£500?
Nah.
I see. Stop by again if you have time.
So yeah, I'll do that off screen. So,
Alright. So what do we need to do then?
we have to get the next Fury Tail. Alright, exit.
To world map.
So remember, Teo, in the during the party, Tiara managed to get information that there's a Fury here in
Right.
Kidanar. So let's explore.
Alright then. Let's go then.
And now here's another. Well, actually, no, we'll see it in the PS3 also. I don't have to explain this. Never mind. Moving on.
Ooh, the abandoned factory level.
Run down. I don't see a single person here.
Actually, this is supposed to be a village, even though it doesn't look like one at all.
Kidanar is supposed to be a quiet hamlet. Why is it in this condition?
I wonder why.
What?
What the heck are you doing?
Man.
Monsters.
This creature is a parasitic insect known as a ganada.
How
Granada.
convenient.
It's like Granada?
Thank you, walking, talking bestiary.
Yes.
Granada.
It seems everyone
And
who
it's called
lives here
Granada,
knows
but
these creatures.
it sounds so similar to an old famous production company around here in the UK called Granada. I'm imagining Coronation Street taking literal form in front of us and killing everybody.
So yeah, the Granadas actually get inside people's bodies and then, you know, live off of them and then eventually get out from there. So basically the Granadas destroyed and killed everybody in the
Just
village.
keep coming, one after the other. What in the world is going on?
I don't know, Fang.
Ganadas do not normally have the power to implant themselves into so many hosts.
Which means...
What is it?
It must be the Fury. The Ganadas must be using its power somehow.
Because apparently monsters can use the power of Furies. Even and before you ask, this is the only instance in the entire game where this will be a thing.
Fury should be in
So they bothered to introduce this concept, only to immediately drop it after this, right after they introduce it.
Not counting side quests? Or...
No, side quests have none of that either. Remember, Jova, the only side quests that have story I will be showing. So trust me, they're not.
I'm not trying with Blue Dragon.
All right, let's explore and see if we can find the Fury then.
But first you've got to get past this dark area. Not dark as in it you can't see, but dark as in.
Just keep walking until you find the thing. One thing that well, actually no. I'll save that for a later part.
Ooh, platforming.
This is like brain-numbing platforming. Just jump when you see the hole.
So you're telling me, Pedro, that the platform in NAC 2 is better than this one?
Yes, it is.
Well, NAC's actually a platform.
Well, yeah, that too. This is not. I don't expect interesting platforming out of a game like this anyway, so it's okay.
True. Oh, what are those explosive barrel for?
Sometimes they have items in them.
Okay.
Not always though, but it's always a good idea to break items. I only did it for passing because, you know, the New Game Plus, so I just wanna move on.
Makes sense.
Moving on. And we've reached the end. Yeah, the dungeons in this game are really short if you know what you're doing. I mean, there are alternate passages, but if you're like me and you know where the end of each dungeon is, you can pretty much finish the dungeons very quickly. Alright, there we go.
Here we go.
It's the Fury!
Yay.
Thanks, Aaron.
Oh god.
And the beast protecting it.
Looks like the
Well, of
boss
course, if
wants
they
a
took
showdown.
energy from
The
it.
Fury is as good as mine.
The boss bug.
Let's go, Kiwi!
Get ready.
There
Oh,
you
God.
go, Fang, taking the initiative.
Order charge.
Executing Eruption Edge.
10 hits.
I'm playing in hell difficulty, so that still wasn't enough despite my high level.
Really? This is goodbye!
There we go.
Reflect upon your sins!
Reflect upon
There
your
we
sins.
Yes, and think about what you've done wrong.
But it's a bug.
It's
Wait,
a bug. It doesn't have a rational mind.
Well, remember, it's leeching off of some poor schmuck's body, so
Let me
I
quote Starship
guess-
Troopers, the only good bug is a dead bug.
But it's okay, because Sherman saved us.
So we meet again.
Oh goody.
Is Sherman the Deus Ex Machina?
No, he's is a character that I really detest, but I will only go into depth about it when it becomes relevant.
And Waves, I just called his personality the previous part, so yeah.
Yeah.
With a single blow. It seems your skills
So
and defense
what?
are on par
Oh,
with
is that guy? Oh, is this guy a twat or something?
You'll see,
No.
Waves.
It's like I predicted, Dweebs, he's... Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna repeat it, I'll just wait till we get there.
Ow! Why'd you do that?
Ha
Are you
ha.
also here to collect the Fury, Lord Sherman?
Lord Sherman? He's not a lord, you
But
know.
I must concede that you all
She's
did the majority of
smitten.
the work. So
Just
by all
like,
means, please, take the Fury.
I forgot.
But it's okay, because since he's also pure and good, he'll just let us take the Fury.
Of course.
I have
Tips
a dream.
Fedora.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, he'll...
Collect the Furies to make that dream a reality.
And what is that dream?
A dream?
Hey, what's your dream?
To be rich.
I have
He's
but
already
one
rich.
dream.
Rich.
To be richer.
World peace. So there you go. Tiara and Sherman have the exact same goal.
Eradicate.
Hold on, is Sherman voiced by Johnny Yongbosh?
No,
Me too!
Okay.
I checked
I
it.
got confused. Otherwise, I would say that his dream would be a world full of wild roses. So.
It warms my heart to know that someone shares my dream. I hope our dreams come true very soon.
You know, they say dreaming a lot in this. Do they have a thesaurus?
maybe.
Oh my.
Maybe it's because we've like, he's inducing you.
Oh, there you
I
go.
should have formed a party with Lord Sherman instead.
What'd you say?
So kind and strong and handsome. Oh, I wish Sherman was my partner.
I chose poorly.
I miss my chance. Oh.
What the heck?
Go ahead,
we
Shira.
accidentally lost
Go
the
ahead,
footage to
Shira.
those few seconds.
Yeah.
Welcome. We've got some good news for you.
The game's over?
You wish.
Surprise! We have a synthesis
Synthesis.
Synthesis.
Yay, now we can make ultimate weapon.
No.
Like the
I tell ya.
earlier, I guess.
Oh.
This service is our way of thanking you for all the business you've done for
But I haven't done any business with you ever since I started this particular file.
We've just visited here twice.
Pedro, it's about time that the market actually respected the customers. Let them do it.
One more thing. Whatever you synthesize will be added to wares and sold to the public. So we're counting on you.
So yeah, basic tale. Unlike other JRPGs, when you synthesize an item, it becomes purchasable. So you don't have to get the materials all over again for a second one.
Oh, it's like when you manufacture an item in the factory in Rogue Galaxy.
Go ahead too. I forgot about this earlier.
Are
So
you going to Kidanar? It's a small village east of the city. East, sorry. Apparently, it's mostly full of old people and the economy is struggling. It'd be nice if you found something to liven things up.
More like you had to take something out to liven things up.
No wonder the economy is going to crap where it's full of old people. I mean, where are the jobs taken care of?
Wasn't Kadnar that city that was overrun with the
Oh,
host
hello
anyway?
there.
and here's our third party member,
Ah, neat.
Wait,
Mrs. Tits.
She looks like Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
You know,
With a face like that,
okay.
I'll bet you're pretty popular with
I'm
the
Wait
ladies.
to cheer to be Mikasa lives.
I'm guessing Tsunako really needs her bills. Really needs to pay her bills badly because I don't understand why would a woman design a character that's so clearly meant specific for the purpose of objectifying the female body.
Harley.
A couple of suspicious
Holly Harler, there you go. Have fun with her. Have fun with Miss Tits, Twibs.
Oh, wonderful. Gave me the
And
character.
Teo, you'll be playing Holly's fairy.
I will never thought I would have seen the day where an elf was bald and had a beard.
So wait. Are you telling me that this is what I'd look like Rule 63 wise?
Sure,
Yeah,
why not?
sure.
Let's go with that. They don't do suspicious stuff like banging or whatever.
But that means I'd only have like 2 character traits.
So basically, this is what happens. She's been kind of watching us, and she decided to join us because well, she's about to explain why.
Is that a woman's voice?
Also, she looks like she's wearing a very revealing Attack on Titan cosplay.
That's what that's what I was saying. She right. Tsunako, the character designer of Team Neptunia, is a woman.
Wait.
So I don't understand why she would be okay with designing something like this.
You girls
She's voiced by Arm from Persona 5.
Oh my God, honey, why? Get a better agent,
Did Erica Harlacher really pay her bills this badly at this point?
I
Persona
guess.
5 came after this, don't worry.
Thank God.
Oh yeah,
Moist and
now we have eating. Yeah, we couldn't actually animate them eating it because so just have this picture.
Yeah, it's like in A Time and Eternity. Hi, Culie.
It is delicious, isn't it?
Who's voicing Bahus?
I don't know. So yeah, Bahus here is a master cook.
So good.
Nice.
So good. Oh man, this is so good.
Jesus, fang.
Get it? He likes food.
Getting crumbs everywhere. Show some
I
manners.
got that the first 86
I agree.
billion times he said it.
Is this? I'm guessing this is supposed to be character development, but
He's voiced by Ray Chase.
Oh. Knocked his voice actor.
knocked. Oh boy, there you go.
Nice.
Oh
On
man.
the table or something.
He doesn't even remotely sound like what Ray Chase sounds normally.
seem to be getting along.
No, we're not.
Now then, I've been hearing rumors about a lively group of young fencers that have been collecting Furies like crazy lately.
We only got like 4. I don't call that crazy, but whatever.
Those rumors you've heard must be about me.
I guess
There's
it's
no
assuming that
other
we've done the
explanation.
side quests.
No,
Jesus,
it
yeah.
must be about me.
Can-
These two can't.
Hey Joe, please tell me you mute the music.
That's my line.
No, Dwebs, I can't. Dwebs, if I muted the music every time it happens, half of this playthrough would be fucking mute.
Yeah.
That could actually be better.
Pretty funny. I've been
No, they're not, honey. They're not.
you have. Looks
She
like
has
one
low
was worth it.
standards.
I guess, yeah.
Are you interested in fairies? Well, yeah. I'm a fairyologist.
Okay.
Fairyologist.
Yeah, that's the writer's lazy attempt at trying to distract her from the fact that her entire purpose is for female exploitation of the body.
Fairyologist.
I wouldn't say that's our only purpose. Honestly,
Well, Trevor, we've only just met her, so...
It's compile heart,
No matter
so
where I go, I never
well,
go back to
compile
fairy
heart,
research.
right? Female characters usually better.
this is the
all the more,
this is
so all
the
the more reason
I don't
not
know.
to.
the company that tries to sell a game with a cover with literally a female woman's ass on the cover. That's whatever.
Which game?
Pedro, by that logic, even Remember Me should be subjected to this.
And don't even get me started on Catherine's marketing. I mean,
Yeah, but for Cavern it worked because it was it fit with the theme of the game, though.
But that happens once you boot up the game. You don't know before then.
Yeah, honestly.
It's literally the don't judge a book by its cover rule.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's
no,
like
I perfectly understand that this character still probably wrote like shit, like total shit. But I want to see first.
Also, doesn't matter whether the character designer is a man or woman. Occasionally, you'll see scantily clad men or scantily clad women.
Also, not just that, you can still do the fan survey without having massive.
How many sensitive debates are we going to get into in this part?
A million.
I will never understand the appeal of the opie culture. You can still do attractive boobs without having them being gigantic.
Yeah.
Her boobs just look to be D-sized, not too big.
I'm going a bit further.
What is this commentary turning into?
Alright, let's just...
We're examining what's presented to us.
You can't shove those two things in my face and expect me to shut up about it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really get too
Now,
upset.
for comparison, and for Jova's delight, when Pedro channels Mia, it's still like that, but not this intrusive. It's still intrusive, but not this intrusive.
Anyway, let's basically the point is Harley really wants to join us, so she because she thinks she'll find them all.
Study fairies or something.
That too.
No, I don't.
Dwebs, the character.
Yeah, this is gonna.
So there you go. This is the first time Harley. This is the first time Harley has found a fairy with amnesia, and of course that means that she's now incredibly interested and she wants to study Aaron, which means she'll be coming with us.
Nice. Hey, maybe she'll be able to help us find out.
And now she wants to swap fairies. Yeah, that's another thing about that I hate about Harley. This woman is completely incapable of feeling any kind of empathy. She is always doing really mean things like wanting to swap fairies or wanting to, no matter how many times people try to reason with her, she just doesn't care.
So she is essentially the equivalent of a mad doctor scientist.
The part of her brain that's supposed to be the empathy part is in the boobs. So I guess. So I guess that.
One of the theories you guys are looking for is inside Shukesi's tower.
But it's okay because she has info about the next Fury. It's in Chukis's tower.
We should get going.
Yay.
Yeah, let's go. I don't want to see this woman again.
Well, sorry, it's too bad, Web. She's one of the main characters, which means we'll be seeing her a lot. Sorry.
You're really that stuck over a woman in this game having your name?
Are you okay? Dubs, are you okay?
I mean, considering what Pedro's just told me about what her personality's like.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Dwebs. Don't worry, Dwebs. No one's judging the Harley family name based purely on this stupid Japanese character. Anyway, I'm moving on. Yeah, she's a fencer too, and her weapon is actually not a sword, or is actually a gun, and Bahus is her fairy. Yeah. Once again, isn't it so great how nice Tiara is? They're also such adorable characters.
Is Tiara secretly the game's main villain or something? She always goes on about how I can use her or something.
No. Not just that, just trying to be subtle in a good way. I mean,
yeah, just because you point out that she's hopeless, that doesn't change the fact that she is.
I'm just gonna wait, see, and properly judge because, hey, if I judged Tifa the first time I saw her, I'd probably think that too.
But I can't believe we have to drag this old dude along with us. He's kind of overwhelming.
Why is everybody a jerk in this game? Why?
Yeah, I don't understand. I guess Bahus had a better idea.
Well, Bahus...
Oh, it's okay. He gives him food, so it's okay. Right.
Yeah, I'll take Bahus. At least the guy actually deals with the...
No, Bahus is fine. The problem is that he doesn't have that much screen time.
Oh, well, because it's a fairy, so yeah.
Not just that, it's because his role in the plot is kind of minimal.
Alas.
Alright, go ahead, Shuri.
1 second. Bang! Perfect timing. Please save me.
What,
sorry, honey. Sorry, honey. You're stuck in this game.
It's a roach. A nasty, disgusting roach is scurrying around in the kitchen.
Well,
yeah, she's trying to flirt with
I thought you were this strong fencer. Kill it yourself, bitch.
She's trying to flirt with him.
No, she's a girl, so she's obviously scared of creepy crawlies.
Then squish it or something.
No, don't squish cockroaches.
Well,
You know.
I can't stand the way Harley looks at me. She has this really intense, creepy stare.
Thank you, game. I totally needed this one more creepy relationship.
I am convinced that Fang soft root Tiara's guys there and actually just decided she goes.
Is that why Lucas on edge? Your suffering brings a tear to my eye.
Jova,
You say that when you're the one who left me alone here.
Jova, Fang is completely stupid.
Yeah.
He
I
barely
know.
notices everything.
I know he's stupid, but he does have those rare moments occasionally. Not to mention the fact that
But
we
don't
can't
you see-
blame it on his
sorry.
laziness because he actually did show concern for her. So either that or it's just really, really out of nowhere.
But don't you see, Theo, being a stupid makes him an endearing character, somehow.
I thought it was
why
his
does that ever worked?
Never.
Forrest Gump.
Well, okay, yes, Forrest... Well, that's a special movie,
I
though.
know.
That movie is
That's
about overcoming disabilities and stuff like that. It's
exactly that. What I'm saying is that it's
These guys are just
possible.
morons.
yeah,
It's possible. I'm just saying it's possible.
sure.
It still requires much talent and creativity stuff, but the
Also,
writers
what-
of this game clearly didn't have the
Also, why the heck are Ethel and what's his name in the party?
Bahus.
I'm not sure.
No. Not
no,
Bahus, the
right,
blonde guy. But yeah, they're all up top in what looks to be the roster.
Eh.
Foreshadowing.
Or more like
Anyway,
Then again, I guess to be fair, we are playing on New Game
Oh,
Plus.
the skills.
That's probably why it shows.
let
the
me...
added-
Alright, so what I'm showing right now, since we don't really have any time to go to Shikazu's Tower right now, I figured I'd take the rest of this part to show you guys the fairies themselves. I have all the fairies in the game, so I'm showing you the fairies right now. So they're all ranked from C to S. With only two, well, there's only 2 S rank fairies. The other one, well, there's 6 more with DLC, but they cannot be used in God Revival. The DLC fairies cannot be used in God Revival, so don't even think about using that.
So that's probably again why we saw the party members that have not been added to our party yet, because New Game Plus mode. I'm guessing you can probably still customize them beforehand.
Yeah, well, one of the things about New Game Plus is that you can bring over all your characters that you had at the end of the game, and you can even put them in the party despite them technically not being in the story yet.
That's good.
And that becomes incredibly useful when you're trying to do optional bosses. So yeah, these are all the fairies that you can get throughout the game. Since I'm not going to be showing off the little side quests, this is what you'll get for them. There you go.
I do like how varied and different the fairy designs are.
I
I guess, but they're just for cosmetics like that.
They're okay, I guess. I don't know.
It's like those car game with Rise on car.
Collect them all.
Final Fantasy where yeah, we give X, but we don't show
Hold on, let me. Here's Rita. Well, after. Go ahead, Light. Move over, Light. Thank you. And here's Rita, one of the 2 S rank fairies that you can get in the game through specifically a hard side quest.
I wish I was seeing Pedro playing Tales of Vesperia instead.
Me as well. Well, I like Tales of Vesperia's gameplay, but the story. But whatever. I'll that for another time. Here's Gozer, the other S rank fairy.
Gozer.
Yes,
Really?
apparently. Yes, I don't know what they did to Gozer, but whatever.
What was that GBA Tales of game called again?
I don't know.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
I've only played the home console ones.
I'm trying to remember what was that Tales of game on GBA?
I don't.
There was a it was a port of Fantasia, the first game.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
it
think.
suck?
Yeah,
I don't.
The best version of that game is the PlayStation one.
And let me guess, the only one we have is the...
So yeah, these fairies that you're seeing right now, these are all DLC fairies. They're the best fairies in the game. So, which is of course why you have to buy them through the PlayStation Store.
Well, it would be stupid if they just sells you a bunch of weak fairies.
Or you do what or just get a Fit Girl repack with all the DLC already included. Anyway, the Vengeful Gown, blah blah blah. So,
but yeah, Dweebs, to answer your question, yeah, the PlayStation version wasn't localized, but there is a fan translation, so I'm gonna use that when I record the game.
Alright.
Alright, time for another optional cutscene.
It's time to coo.
Go ahead, Shiroi. Well, after I finally press X. Press X, you dipshit.
Truly, this is some of the most important dialogue in the game, because...
Hey, this line of dialogue doesn't make me cringe, so I guess, yeah. Go ahead, Shiroi.
Press X to
Yes,
Pedro.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Why are you happy?
So Chelsea are the best football team. Tiara said so.
Very nice.
Yeah, the best at being shit.
I can't believe you two can even have a proper
Shiroi,
conversation with each
I
other.
will polish my Premier
Dibs
League
later.
title trophy as you say that.
Well, of course we can. It was fate that brought Kui and I together.
Oh yeah, now we're about to tell the backstory of how she first met Kiwi.
Nice.
Go ahead, Whips.
Perhaps you could tell us about the first time you met.
Alright, that's good, go with that.
Certainly. It all started when I began working towards becoming a fencer.
I was originally planning on giving Harley to Jova, but I figured Dwez would want to at least make sure he can ease the pain for himself, I guess.
Quality control.
Weird, it seems to be giving him more pain, technically.
Before I could search for a Fury, I first needed a weapon to defend myself, so I paid a visit to the local weapon shop.
That's right, she just happened to stumble upon him in a local weapon shop. That's an incredibly unimpressive backstory.
A weapon that was hidden among several others, and that's when I met Kui.
Really?
Not that, Pedro. It lacks elaboration.
Not just that, like, seriously, okay, this is your one opportunity to try to actually have some character development for Tiara, and you just give her the most lazy, simplistic, and unimpressive backstory ever. She just happened to stumble upon her fairy.
Here's the thing, Pedro.
That seems to be how it is for most
I'll
of
say
the
after
senses.
these skits.
No, I've read it.
But essentially, Pedro, it could have been done the Yokai Watch treatment and just show the things from the perspective of Kiwi, telling a bit of his backstory, like how he got in that shop, and then switching to Tiara having a reason, like being sad or anything, to get to the shop, and bonding with Kiwi in a sense that makes sense for their, relationship between fairy and fencer.
Unfortunately,
What the heck is Avengers Path?
unfortunately, we can't have that because we can't have any proper cutscenes because there's no budget.
No, I know, but what I mean is, it could the type of backstory.
No,
itself,
it's not
yes,
important.
It may be lazy, but it could have been developed with enough,
Yeah, I understand what you
behind
mean.
it.
I understand what you mean.
It's like a broken record. Everything in this game is like this.
Okay, so it turns out Tiara thought of naming him various things, but Kiwi rejected all the names that she tried to give him, and she just named him Kiwi.
Oh, it's like a
Named
broken
like what?
Go ahead, Shuri.
Alexandros the Third.
For example.
Wait a minute, isn't that name a little too fancy, even for you? Also, what happened to Alexandra's first and second?
They died.
They died. The end.
Alexandra's 1 and 2 were my childhood pets. A goldfish and a hamster, respectively. Oh yeah, they died. The
Short
goldfish after 10
lifespan.
days and the hamster after a few years.
Yep.
If it didn't kill himself first, yeah.
Also, I considered the name Cleopatra,
The seventh.
The seventh.
7.
Jesus.
Boy, you're pretentious, Tiara. Wait, you thought up a guy's name first? Do you even know if this thing is male or female in the first place?
Good point.
The concept of gender is a little concerned.
No, that's wrong, because Erin is clearly female, and she can be shit with Fang. There are clearly male and female fairies. That's a flat out lie. The game doesn't even know its own concepts.
Hold on.
Pedro, did you just assume this gender?
True.
No,
Never
actually, Jova, that was a
That's the pretty important thing that you just glossed over.
Yeah, like, no, I assure you, trust me, from the perspective of someone who actually played the whole thing and saw all the endings, trust me, fairies do have genders.
So she's just ignorant about it.
The game doesn't even know how its own concepts work.
Hey, basically, I was gonna ask if it's like the Steven Universe thing, where while technically
No.
the gems are female-looking, they're technically genderless.
That's what I thought the first time I saw this cutscene, just like you guys are right now. But no, trust me, it's not. So yeah, officially the full name of QE is Cuberial.
Wouldn't that name cause a problem too?
Why?
How so?
You know, that was so yeah, that was stupid.
Pointless.
Yeah, and pointless. Yeah. So tune in next time where we guess what? If you thought Harley's point of fan service was blatant now, wait till you see the next part, which is a specific part that Tail already saw.
Yeah.
And Shiro, if I remember
Can I
correctly.
leave now?
No, sorry, Dwebs. Now we get to see a female version of you stripped down because that's funny.
Isn't it me? What? Sorry.
Also, before we go,
Whatever,
like
let's
2
Harley.
seconds.
see.
Also, Cuberia is actually a reference to a beast in Hyperdimensional Neptunia Rebirth 1. So, yeah.
Oh, that's the reference. Also, I
Too
wonder
bad that
how-
only makes Neptunia fans like Jova wish they were playing Neptunia instead. Anyway,
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I wonder how long it's gonna take for Dweebs to give up on this role too, like he did with Drippy.
that's okay.
No,
Well,
that
no.
was an accent problem.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm just gonna wait and see, Dweebs. You have a knack for giving up on stuff.
Whatever. Even if he does, I can just give the role to Jova anyway. See you, everybody.
See ya.